Okay, so I'm getting a ton of questions around hydrogen and hydrogen machines and what to do, what not to do, and how does it work. And also, one of the most frequent questions is, how do you feel on the hydrogen? Joshua, tell us how you're feeling and what's going on with that, etc. So I am beyond stoked about hydrogen. I love it. It's maybe the most um, amazing thing that I've started doing of all my biohacks out there. It's definitely up there along the most powerful stuff I've ever done. So hydrogen is something that I'm going to be doing the rest of my life for sure. And so I am inhaling hydrogen and I'm drinking hydrogen water. Let me go through the what was it? I wrote down a list of things that I've experienced myself. So it's not just me. There's also other people here who are using hydrogen. So I may mention these people as well. Um, Dramatically reduced joint and muscle pains. That was so it was really dramatic in the beginning when I just started the hydrogen, and now it's kind of like I'm getting used to it, and also you get used to the new normal in the sense of I'm feeling much better overall, and that becomes normal, and you forget how you felt before. So it's really interesting to observe what's going on. But when I just started the hydrogen, the most dramatic thing that I saw was reduced joint and muscle pains. And so I'm teaching martial arts, and sometimes I go crazy and I do lots of squats and crazy things with my body. And I'm 48 now, and so when I do these things, I think I'm 19, and I realize I'm not, and then I'm actually sore for like sometimes it's so bad that I can hardly walk out of bed, and even going to the toilet hurts the legs, and so I could be sore for like 3 days, sometimes 4 or 5 days. So it tells me there's a lot of lactic acid built up, and the mitochondria is not working the way it's supposed to in the muscles. So this is something that has become a big problem for me actually. So every time I started doing new exercises, etc., then I just paid a high price for it, and it was really annoying. And I ended up doing less because of it. And yeah, so basically, one thing that the most dramatic thing that I experienced with the hydrogen inhalation and hydrogen water is that all that is gone. I simply don't get sore anymore. I can train hard, and the next day, yeah, I can feel I used the muscle, but I'm walking around. I could do the same training again. And this is blowing my mind because I was in my 20s when that was a reality. Now I'm 48, and this is now normal again. So I can train hard, no problem. And also, uh, there's a woman here using also hydrogen devices, inhalation and water, and she had bone pain, joint pain like crazy, like to such a degree that she had hard time sleeping, and many movements were hurting, and I think she was on the pathway for arthritis or something like that. All that has been reduced by 80%, maybe 90%, in her. And I would say my own joint and bone pain and muscle pain has been reduced also at least 90%. So that was the most dramatic I experienced right away.